George, so much for my Wisconsin ski vacation. I arrived here at Wickford Castle last night, just before a blizzard swept in. The mountain is complete.
Hey.
Hi there, it's me, Nancy Drew. You're just in time for my latest mystery, Treasure in the Royal Tower. Choose your difficulty level to start off. If you're new to it... Dear George, so much for my Wisconsin ski vacation. I arrived here at Wickford Castle last night, just before a blizzard swept in. The mountain is completely shut down, and the surrounding roads are closed. I think I'm one of the few guests who made it to the castle at all. The place is huge and old, and slightly creepy under the circumstances. You should hear this wind. What's more, the owner, Christy Lane, my father's friend, is away on business. I tried to ask the caretaker, Dexter Egan, how I could contact her, but he said he didn't know. Doesn't that seem odd? I couldn't help feeling like there was something he wasn't telling me. All this makes me a little nervous, but I'm determined to enjoy myself. After all, this is a vacation, right? I have big plans to explore the castle. That Ezra Wickford, the original owner, must have been quite a character to have built such an extraordinary place. It's filled with strange, dead-end corridors, for one thing. And I noticed one of the towers is totally different from the other ones. Of course, I'll have to save some time to meet Jacques Brunet, the French ski instructor. Tell Bess she'll be the first to know he's half as gorgeous in person as he looks.
This is a picture of that, and I was like, he's gorgeous. Like, I don't know about that, dude.
But at least this
I don't know.
the culprit is just a snowstorm. Talk to you soon. Love, Nancy. Now all I need is a mailbox.
Oh, I forgot about this. Yeah, I like this game too. It's been a while. My one thing. Let me write that down. 3, 10, 5, 7. Okay. But my one thing about this is that it tells me that Marie Antoinette was not actually a bad person. But if that's the case, like, of course, like, stereotypes and stuff like that, and they all, like, say, like, she's horrible, and that she didn't actually famously say, let them eat cake. But the thing is, there's so many, like, movies and adaptations and all the stuff that always say that she is grandeur and whatever.
The radiator is broken.
But, like, is that the case, or have we just been lied to our entire lives? They wouldn't just put lies in movies, would they? I can't read this. It's too small. Okay. Is it the library? Famous portrait of Marie Antoinette. I would just, you know, like to know the truth of the matter for once and for all. I mean, I imagine she was a spoiled brat, but, like, was she genuinely a horrible person or not? It's just telling me how to get fingerprints. No worries, I know. I always get lost in this one. I think I'll figure it out eventually, but... An elevator. Maybe I should go in the elevator soon. Spooky. Spooky! It's not this way. This way. She says no. It's gonna happen. I'm typing right now. Here she is.
Dead end.
Such is fate. Yeah, no, it would be freezing. There's no doubt in my mind. But that's just the way it was back then. Cold and unforgiving.
Yet another dead end.
Hello, Miss Drew. Did you get squared away upstairs?
Totally, dude.
Yes, thanks, Mr. Egan. My room is charming, but I think there's something wrong with my radiator. It hisses, and there's a clanging noise, too. Would you mind checking it out for me?
Sorry about that inconvenience, but you're just gonna have to sit tight for a while. I'm the only one on duty while the owner's away. And around here, it seems like even if it ain't broke, it still needs fixing. Last time I checked, there were only 24 hours in a day. And now, to make matters worse, there have been a couple of incidents.
What kind of incidents?
Someone vandalized our historic library. Really turned the place upside down. The owner,
The
Miss Lane,
library.
she's gonna be pretty upset.
Why would anyone want to vandalize the library?
I have no idea. I straightened up in there before check-in yesterday and everything was fine. Now it looks like a bomb went off. Books everywhere and somebody hacked a big hole in one of the walls. I locked the place up and called the police, but who knows when they'll be able to get here.
Wow, a hole in the wall? What do you think they were looking for?
I can't tell, but somebody's definitely after something.
What else has gone wrong?
Well, this Professor Hotchkiss just called me in a terrible flap, saying our room's been robbed. I went up there, but she wouldn't open the door to talk about it. Wouldn't even tell me what was missing. So what's she want me to do about it?
Sounds like you're swamped, Mr. Egan. Is there any way I can help?
Well, Hotchkiss has a
Really,
pair of ski
I
boots in
can
the
help?
basement. The Frenchman's been working on them for her, but he won't deliver them. Says he's a ski instructor, not a bellhop. I hate to ask this, but if you could grab those boots and bring them up to her, it might smooth her feathers. Sure would smooth mine.
Couldn't you deliver them? But I guess he's busy. I feel bad for him. I hate to ask you about the radiator
Can
again.
you do something about my radiator?
Sorry, not yet.
Okay.
So, how long have you been working here?
A while.
Okay. See ya,
Thanks.
Mr. Egan.
Alrighty then.
I wish I had his kind of personality. It's funny, like, I oddly admire people like that who are like, they're nice, but they're also like gruff, and they don't take nothing. They just know how to talk, and they say what they mean, and it's great. Like, I wish that were me. Why can't that be me? But yeah, I'm gonna. I think if I take the elevator, I can get to the ski place. I think it's in the basement, hopefully. I don't remember anything about this place, to be honest. Oh, I was right! I'm great at this.
Bonjour, mademoiselle. Je m'appelle Jacques Brunet. So, what brings you to beautiful Wisconsin?
Hi,
Let's just
I'm
get to the
Nancy.
point.
I came to ski, but it looks like I'm going to have to find other ways to entertain myself. I told Mr. Egan I would bring Professor Hotchkiss her boots.
This has
Are
some
they ready?
wide shoulders.
Yes, I fixed her
I wonder if
boots.
he's wearing padding.
But you should be relaxing by the fire, sipping cocoa, Nancy. Not running errands for Dexter.
I can do whatever
Quite
I
easy
want,
to
and if I
American girls
like
never
running
know
errands,
how to
I can
separate
run
business
errands.
from pleasure.
This is pleasure. Leave me alone.
What about you, Jacques? Do you give skiing lessons in Wisconsin for business or pleasure?
Well, with the weather so terrible, I suppose I get neither. But you see, I am here for Isabelle, mon petit chou. She's an American studying at the university in Madison, and I've asked her to marry me. That is excuse enough to be in Wisconsin, n'est-ce pas? And besides, I am not the first French work of art to end up here.
Don't call yourself a work of art, you weirdo.
Ah, so you came halfway across the world for love. That's a fine excuse. So, when's the wedding?
As soon as possible.
Why would you like him? He's not likable so far.
Are you the eager one, or is she?
Do not ask me about the affairs of my heart, Nancy, or I will think you are trying to steal it. But tell me, how will you spend your time here, Nancy?
Do not.
I'm dying to have a look inside that library. I heard it was vandalized. Do you know anything?
Nancy, a pretty girl should not worry herself with this type of thing while she is on vacation. I should warn you, Dexter is very protective of this place. He does not take kindly to people snooping around where they should not.
Well, that sounds like his problem.
Don't worry, Jacques. The last thing I want to do is get myself grounded.
Ciao!
I do think I and Dexter will get along just fine. I just don't want him to think that. Here we go. It's 5. One. 7.
The combination is 517, but it's not working.
I've been insulted, disrespected. Now what? Sure. Let me get into your locker real quick. I don't know this thing yet. Okay. Can't go into the sauna. That'd be nice though.
Ugh, it's like the North Pole out there.
Wisconsin. I don't think I've ever been to Wisconsin. Yeah, so it just really ranges. Sometimes she goes to high school, sometimes she doesn't. I want to say she's 18 because she feels, you know, mature enough. She feels older than 16.
Hello
Just-
there, Dead End. My name's Nancy Drew.
Ah. Hello. Let's get reset the elevator. And I can click things. I will not because I'll probably get in trouble, but I can do that. Oh,
It's too dark. I should take the elevator.
okay. Hello.
Hi, I'm Lisa. Did you hear what
Hi.
happened? Someone broke into the library and vandalized it. Dexter locked it up. He's saying the culprit must be one of us in the castle. Can you believe it?
Not with that voice acting. She sounds too young for her face.
Yeah, Dexter just told me the library is a disaster area and that it's totally off limits.
Too bad, huh? I'm dying to see what they did to it. Don't quote me on this, but I think Dexter has an extra key to the library somewhere around his desk.
Why would you tell me that unless you specifically wanted me to go in and get it?
I guess you've really got your finger on the pulse around here. Any other castle scandal I should know about?
Oh, we got scandal, honey. Professor Hotchkiss is claiming she's been robbed, for one thing. But the real scandal is downstairs. His name is Jacques Brunet.
What do you know about Professor Hotchkiss?
Oh my gosh, wait till you hear this. Hotchkiss is this nutty old woman who's always typing and talking to herself in her room. I was walking past her door earlier, and I heard her screaming that her room had been robbed.
Wow. Did she say what was stolen?
Not that I could hear. She just kept wailing, "My theory, my theory." I think she teaches history, or maybe a foreign language. I thought I heard a couple of French words pop out of her mouth. But don't quote me on that either. I only barely passed Spanish in high school.
Do you have a theory about all this?
Hardly. I'm just a humble photojournalist covering weird old mansions in the
It's
Midwest.
the old
and
animation.
this
You
place
can
is
hardly
one of the
blame
weirdest.
them.
Did you know Ezra Wickford, the original owner, shut himself away in here for like 50 years?
I wish that were me. To live in a giant castle in the middle of nowhere, just all alone. Oh, beautiful.
I wonder why he was so antisocial.
Creepy, right? I mean, did we stumble onto the set of As the Castle Turns or what? Well, you probably want to get settled. I
Sounds
wonder
like
what we're
you.
going to do with ourselves while we're all cooped up in this place.
Sounds like Aletha.
What do you know about Jacques Brunet?
Didn't you watch the last Winter Olympics?
No.
He's France's big cheese of skiing. He holds the record for the 500-meter slalom, but he totally choked at the games. I guess he's washed up now. But at least his looks haven't gone down the tubes.
Personally, I'm not sure about that.
So who's Professor Hotchkiss?
Oh my gosh! Wait till you hear
didn't
this!
I Just
Hotchkiss is this nutty old woman who's always typing and talking to herself in her room.
didn't I just?
I was walking past her door earlier, and I heard her screaming that her room had been robbed.
You said she's a professor. Do you know what she teaches?
I'm really not sure. She just kept wailing, "My theory, my theory."
Oh my god.
I think she teaches history, or maybe a foreign language. I thought I heard a couple of French words pop out of her mouth. But don't quote me on that either. I only barely passed Spanish in high school.
Do you have a theory about all this?
Hardly. I'm just a humble photojournalist covering weird old mansions in the Midwest, and this place is one of the weirdest. Did you know Ezra Wickford, the original owner, shut himself away in here for like 50 years?
You must know a great deal about this place.
Not really, but I sure want to get into that tower that came from France. It'd be great for my story. Too bad Wickford sealed it off. Maybe it's his ghost making those creepy noises at night.
I wonder why he didn't want anyone to go into the tower.
Creepy, right? I mean, did we stumble onto the set of As the Castle Turns or what? Well, you probably want to get settled. I wonder
No.
what we're going to do
No,
with
you're
ourselves
more.
while we're all cooped up in this place.
I'll let you get back to your magazine.
Stay warm.
I actually don't remember who the villain of this one was. That's kind of the glorious thing about waiting years to replay them. I don't remember anything. Well, I remember things, just like vague things. But like, I don't remember who the villain is, which is kind of funny. I do remember like specific villains of other ones, but right now, I don't remember this one.
Yes, hello? Is that Jacques with my boots?
Professor Hotchkiss? My name is Nancy. I'm sorry to hear that your room was robbed. Could I ask you a couple of questions about the incident?
Beep! Professor Hotchkiss is not available at this time. Thank you and goodbye. Beep!
No, I got the boots!
That must be my boots at last!
I have your boots, but do you have a minute to talk with me?
Oh, good. Boots, fine. Thank you. Thank
I
you.
love how
Everything
nothing
is
moves. She's
fine.
just
Just
staring
leave
at
the
you.
boots at the door, please. Yeah. Oh, and it seems I'm out of change. I'll just have to tip you the next time, Mandy.
You could tip me by answering
It's
questions.
Nancy, and I'm happy to leave the boots. But if you're not too busy, Professor, I'd just like to introduce myself properly and ask you a couple of questions.
Questions, yes, and proper introduction sounds lovely, but not now, maybe later.
Ah! Freaking, ah. Hello. She took poots. And she blinks! Yes, but it's honestly kind of terrifying. At least she does that, though.
I've hit the wall.
Please don't cough. Are you okay? COVID?
Can I help you?
Okay. See ya, Mr. Egan.
Alrighty then.
Just not gonna say anything about the boots. It's fine. I'm busy exploring anyway. The storming of the Bastille. On July 14, 1789, an angry Parisian mob stormed and captured the old royal prison known as the Bastille. The mob was looking for the weapons and ammunition. The governor was killed. The 7 inmates, none of them political prisoners, were freed. After the prison was overthrown, its thick walls were torn down. When told what had taken place, King Louis something exclaimed, "Why, this is a revolt!" "No, sire," was the reply. "It is a revolution." And indeed, this first outbreak of the violence marked the true beginning of the revolution. After July 14th, there was no going back. The mob who participated in the takeover later became known as les Banqueurs de la Bastille. I think I pronounced that right. Jean Leboeuf. Born to peasant farmers, Jean Leboeuf became one of the commanders of the French Revolutionary Army at the age of 22. He is best known for foiling Louis and Marie Antoinette's attempts to escape Paris in June 1791. After hearing rumors of their planned escape, Leboeuf organized troops to intercept the fleeing royal couple. The king and queen were captured at Varennes and escorted back to Paris as prisoners. The monarchy was finally overthrown less than 14 months later. Leboeuf later became a general under Napoleon Bonaparte and a member of the new French aristocracy. He amassed great wealth and built a beautiful chateau that became known throughout the French upper class for its splendid library. Leboeuf died in the War of 1812. Ironically, the great general was not killed by enemy soldiers, but by food poisoning that resulted from eating a can of rancid beef. What a way to go. The chateau remained in his name until the 1920s, when his then impoverished family was forced to sell off the estate. Bummer. Marie Antoinette. Born in Vienna, Austria on November 2nd, 1755, she was the youngest daughter of Francis I and Maria Theresa, Emperor and Empress of the Holy Roman Empire. In 1770, as a young teenager, she was obliged to wed Louis of France to symbolize an alliance between France and her parents' dynasty. Maybe the 16th, maybe? Still want to know what those things are. And her parents' dynasty, the Habsburg of Austria. 4 years later, Marie Antoinette became Queen of France when her husband was crowned King Louis XVI, I think. As queen, her lavish lifestyle made her unpopular. While the commoners stood in bread lines praying for food, they cursed the queen who was living comfortably in her grand palace. The people's discontent grew and grew until a full-scale revolution broke out in 1789. In 1791, it looked like the monarchy would not survive, and Marie sought assistance from other European rulers. It was arranged for the king and queen to escape Paris on the night of June 20th, but revolutionary forces apprehended the royal couple at Varennes on June 25th and escorted them back to Paris as prisoners. On August 10th, 1792, the monarchy was finally overthrown. Marie Antoinette spent the rest of her life in Parisian prisons. Louis XVI was executed on orders from the National Convention in January 1793, and in August the Queen was put in solitary confinement in the Conciergerie. Marie Antoinette was brought before the Revolutionary Tribunal on October 14th, 1793, and guillotined 2 days later. She was executed without proof of the crimes for which she was accused. The guillotine. You know what a guillotine, whatever. We know what that is. So. Yeah, I actually really think the French Revolution is a rather interesting piece of history. Just because... Can I go this way? Oh, this is blocked off. Oh, no, this is the stairs.
It's too dark. I should take the elevator.
How do I get to the library again? Did I go this way? Oh yeah, I did. I think it's across the hall from... Not that way. There's that, and there she is. Oh, is this... That's the elevator. Oh, is it upstairs? Probably.
It's locked.
You're locked. Oversimplified? I'll have to check it out. Mostly just because I've, you know, seen Les Miserables and some, like, fictional stuff about the French Revolution, but not, like, real stuff. Oh.
It's stuck.
Oh. That looks like fun.
You!
What's the point of that? Just to get it stuck, I guess.
Can I help you?
I was in the elevator and it got stuck between floors. I had to climb out the top and I just barely made it up to the floor above. Do you think you'll be able to fix it?
Well, I doubt it's broken. I'll check the power switch in the basement. Glad you're okay. But don't go climbing around the elevator shaft anymore. It's dangerous in there.
How was I supposed to get out? Was I gonna yell for help?
Okay. See ya, Mr. Egan.
Alrighty then.
Whatever. Oh. Alright, I think... Yeah, this is my room. No, not that one. Lovely sounds of broken radiators. I don't want to be in here again. Starved to death. Yeah, that sounds about right. And he'd let it happen too. probably still stuck. Let's go fix the elevator ourselves, because apparently we have to do everything around here. Whoa, that's an outline. Is this what the library is? Oh! I found the library.
It's locked.
You're locked. Can I use my card?
It's locked.
No. Nancy. Oh! It's on this floor now. Still stuck though. Okay. Anna of Cleves? Who is she? Yeah, I bet you're gonna tell me. Edit it! Guess I can just go to... Actually, let's go talk to this guy real quick.
Ah, Nancy, comment ça va?
Tell me about these boxes you're making.
When I am not skiing, I need some other way to express myself. So voila, I made these home
fourth
boxes
wife,
for
huh?
keeping secrets safe. I'm sure you have many secrets, Nancy.
I have so many secrets.
Lisa told me you were in the Olympics. What was that like?
Disappointing, frustrating, humiliating.
Oh, what happened?
It was the worst day of my life. To fall flat on my face with my family, my country, and the rest
Whatever,
of the
dude.
world watching.
Dexter told me the combination to my locker, number 310, is 517. I tried it, but the locker won't open.
Dexter must be confused, because I think that is the combination for number 311. Try 311.
Okay.
I'll talk to you later.
Allez, bye-bye.
Thanks, dude. At least he's helpful. Yay. Is this my stuff? She lied to me. It's her, but in an uglier wig. Oh wow. This is fun. It's Spanish. So her name is either Ellen Karp, Alina Boyd, or Tanya Lee Gooding. Okay. Fun. She's a secret agent of some kind. Okay. Time to go confront her! You ready to face the law? I am the law. First, let's go check out the elevator shaft. 'Cause I want to. I'm really excited about that. I don't have a reason to be, I just sort of am. Thank think that's all I can do.
There's something down there.
Oh. There is. I need to be able to get... I need to get the elevator to go up, but me to be in here. I am now in a ventilation shaft. This is great. Ooh. The library! Can I get out? Oh shoot. That gave me a heart attack.
Okay, I hear you. Darn you crazy old man.
My mic
I know
does
you hid
not
that
like
thing around
me.
here somewhere. The least you could have done was left me a hint.
You're just talking to yourself.
I don't have time to clean this up.
Yeah, you do. You got all day, dude. Just start cleaning. Though granted, I wouldn't either, so. Such is the way. Don't really want to go any quieter with my mic. I could try it a little quieter. Just turn it down like that. Maybe, is that good? Yeah, but I want to be able to I want to be able to scream. I want to be dramatic. I like being dramatic. And what's the point if I can't be? In the library. In the library. Diary of Hans Axel von Fersen. Oh, this was one of Marie Antoinette's friends? Yeah, close friend. This is stuff about him. I don't feel like reading it, so I'm not going to. But he was friends with Marie Antoinette. Here's the hole in the wall. That was just weird. Atlas of the United States. Wisconsin. Hey. Yeah. Skip anything else, but she's there and she's pretty, so that's cool. True stories behind famous portraits. Ahem. Marie Antoinette, of the many great portraits painted of by Marcel Bonnet Boner during his career, and none has fueled more controversy and gossip than this portrait of Marie Antoinette, which was completed only months before the revolution broke out. It all began when King Louis XVI, Marie's husband, commissioned an opulent jeweled tiara for her birthday. Set in the tiara were a ruby, emerald, sapphire, and 32 carat. I think this is 32. It could be 52. Yeah, it's probably 52 actually. 52 carat diamond, bigger than any diamond ever before, worn by French royalty. Marie was horrified by the tiara's extravagance and refused to wear it. It is even rumored that she referred to it as my crown of ruination, though no one knew what she meant by this. When it came time to have her portrait painted by the master Bonnet, Marie insisted on posing away from the palace at Versailles in the tower room of the Chateau Rochemont, where she often visited to escape the growing turmoil in Paris. Further, the queen refused to be painted wearing the tiara. King Louis was furious, but Marie would not budge. She chose to ornament herself with a purple rose instead, not just a flower, but a symbol of her willful defiance of her husband's wishes. When the portrait was finished, she gave it to the Rochemonts in appreciation of their loyal friendship. Shortly thereafter, the revolution erupted in full. When Marie Antoinette and her husband were arrested, the queen refused to reveal the whereabouts of the tiara. Even after her execution, neither the tiara nor the magnificent jewels it contained were ever found. To this day, speculation and heated debate continues about what became of the crown of ruination. The painting is now in the hands of a private American collector. Cool. Oh, I just guessed. Oh, okay. Let's see. Negative 15, 10, negative 5. Cool. A sly rabbit will have 3 openings to its den. Oh. Okay. Oh, okay. How do I get out of here to reset? There we go. Okay. Negative 15. I don't know if it's the red jewel or the green one. Uh, 10. Negative 5. Creaky noises. Whatever just happened. I think it was up here. Yeah, this guy. Ooh. Got a lighter. Cool. Oh, spooky. And convenient. The castle's been empty for many years now. These hallways just echo in vain. And oh, how I miss you, my one-time son. My anger is dissolved into pain. I still don't know why you pilfered my wallet. The money could hardly have mattered. That $50 I'd have given you twice, but instead my poor heart you shattered. If only I could find you, we'd patch it all up, talk through it as dad and son should. Perhaps you meant only to test my love, perhaps you left misunderstood. I want you to know that your old man forgives you. Old bygones are bygones with me. So I've left you one keepsake to remember me by. You'll sure be delighted to see. Go out to the garden, my old thinking spot, my refuge in hours of dread. Your luck charm is stashed where no stranger would look, in the back of my old troubled head. So this is goodbye, dear Dexter. Farewell. You offered me much needed joy, and I'll never forget all the laughter brought me, my darling young rascally boy. Oh, that's sweet. I like poems, especially like it when they have a rhythm. Insect. Okay, so Dexter was inherited. Oh, I blew it out. The place. Oh, whoops. When he was good, he was very, very good. Oh. And he was bad, he was horrid. Oh, hi, Ryan. Hello. Scopa was in the Phantom of Venice. I remember I played that. Well, it was probably the most recent one I played. I love Scopa. I love that game because of Scopa. Dear Mr. Wickford, we're sorry to report that your son Dexter was caught on school grounds last night throwing rocks at the gymnasium windows. This is the second time he's been caught attempting to destroy school property. We fear Dexter is becoming a danger to himself and others. We have no choice but to expel him. Throwing rocks? Expel him for that? I mean, I guess, but I don't know. Oh. Dear Ezra, I have changed your will according to the directions you gave me in our meeting of May 21st. In the event of your death, Dexter will have no recourse to inherit Wickford Castle or any of your estate or financial holdings. Further, he will be unable to claim any association with you, or capitalize upon your name or reputation. I am currently proceeding with your request to annul your adoptive relationship to Dexter and to sever any subsidiary legal ties you may have to him. I will notify you when these procedures are finalized. On a personal note, allow me to say how sorry I am to hear of Dexter's criminal conviction and to urge you not to blame yourself. I'm sure you did the best you could with Dexter, but some children just turn out to be bad eggs. Nonetheless, while your disappointment must be profound, I commend your prudence and pragmatism in the decisions you have made to protect your estate. Oh, I'm sorry, Serena. I'm sorry, Ryan. I didn't notice. I can't see everything, but phony checks. Regardless, I'm sorry. I kind of want to see what that is, but I guess it doesn't matter. Okay, now let's blow it out. I'm just in the library now. Do I go out the door, or... I have this key now. What's the key to them? Okay, not Mr. Egan. Our gruff dude. He's cool. Oh, that's right. I would need the fingerprints thing, and I don't have that yet. So to be safe... This is probably the key to the library. But I don't have... I need, like, dust. Can I just gather dust? I'm sure there's gotta be dust in here.
Sure is dusty.
Can I have it?
Sure is dusty.
Can I have it? I don't get anything I wish for. Well, we'll go out this way. Okay, go that way. What's up here? Nothing. Go down. Jesus. That looks like the same Amber Alert we had before. You guys talking about, the Frog Prince? The Princess and the Frog? Need to find maybe a brush of some kind. Or was it tape? I can't remember. Let me go back to my room. I guess I was on the second floor. That's okay. I can walk. Well, let me talk to this. Oh, she's gone. What was it? Oh, it's probably nighttime then. Ooh, does that mean he's gone? He's still there.
Can I help you?
Hey.
So, did you grow up around here?
You could say that.
Did you know the original owner, Ezra Wickford, when he lived here?
You could say that.
What was he like?
They call it the past for a reason, okay? Because it's over.
Oh, I was referencing that. Sorry, I say that so much I actually forget what I'm referencing.
Okay. See ya, Mr. Egan.
Alrighty then.
I actually forget that I even say that. To be more conscious of it. Okay, when we touch things with the oil, skins will find on the surface and thing we touch. Yeah. So the most common method is getting rid of dusting. You brush a light powder over a surface, the powder. Okay, so I just need a brush of some kind. That's hallway. Actually, I do have a bathroom in here, yeah? I can't use it apparently. I don't even have a makeup brush, Nancy. Get with the program. Granted, I personally would not have a makeup brush either, but that doesn't mean Nancy's excused. night, Janae. Actually, you know what? I'll just call it a day right now. I am personally tired anyway. No, that was something falling down the elevator shafts. But I will find that out later. Next week. Hold on. Alright, I have done it. I have saved. Yeah, thanks for hanging out with me, guys. We'll see you next week. Bye!